Hello and welcome. Today, we're continuing on the life and times of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Our guide for this exploration is the renowned biography Arahiq al-Maktum, or The Sealed Nectar, by Saifur Rahman al-Mubarakpuri. Chapter 2, Part 2, Rulership in Heerah. Ever since Quraysh the Great united the Persians in 557 BC, they had ruled over Iraq and its neighboring regions with a firm grip. Their reign was unchallenged for centuries. But in 326 BC, everything changed. Alexander the Great defeated the Persian king Dara I, bringing an end to their dominance and dividing their lands. After Alexander's conquest, the Persian lands were divided and ruled by various kings known as the kings of sects. This era lasted until 230 AD. During this period of fragmented rule, the Catanians moved in and occupied some Iraqi territories, establishing their presence. Later on, the Adnanians also moved into Mesopotamia, sharing the land with the Catanians and creating a diverse cultural landscape. This period marked a significant transformation in Mesopotamia, where diverse tribes and cultures came together, setting the stage for a rich and complex history. In 226 AD, the Persians, led by Ardashir, established the powerful Sasanian state. With this newfound strength, they aimed to control the Arabs living near their kingdom. The Persians were so powerful that they forced the Qudayr tribe to leave their homeland and move to Syria. Meanwhile, the people of Heerah and Anbar fell under Persian control. During Ardashir's reign, Jazima al-Wada ruled over Heerah, Rabi'a, Madar, and Mesopotamia. Ardashir realized he couldn't directly rule the Arabs or stop their raids without appointing a powerful Arab leader to manage them. Ardashir saw an opportunity to use the Arabs as a buffer against the Byzantine kings, who were always a threat. By appointing a strong Arab king, he could control the Arabs and use them in his conflicts against the Byzantines. The Arabs of Iraq, under Persian influence, could now face the Arabs of Syria, who were under Byzantine control. This created a delicate balance of power in the region. To maintain control, Ardashir kept a Persian battalion under the command of the king of Heerah. This battalion was ready to suppress any Arab rebellion. This strategic use of Arab leaders and troops allowed Ardashir to manage the complex political landscape. His efforts helped create a delicate balance of power between the Persians, Arabs, and Byzantines. After the death of Jazima around 268 AD, a new chapter began in the history of Heerah. The Persian king Sabur bin Ardashir appointed Amr bin Adi bin Nasr al-Lakhmi as the new king. Amr was the first of the Lakhmi kings, and his reign marked the beginning of a new era for Heerah. The Lakhmi dynasty continued to rule under the watchful eye of the Persians. During the reign of Qabaz bin Faraz, a man named Mazdak appeared. He promoted a new social doctrine that called for dissoluteness and radical changes in social life. Qabaz, along with many of his subjects, embraced Mazdak's religion. They even called upon Al-Munzir bin Ma-as-Sama, the king of Heerah, to follow their new beliefs. Proud and self-respecting, Al-Munzir bin Ma-as-Sama refused to follow Mazdak's doctrine. In response, Qabaz discharged him and appointed Harith bin Amr bin Hajar al-Kindi, who had accepted the Mazdaki beliefs. Thus, the leadership in Heerah changed hands, influenced by the radical ideas of Mazdak and the political maneuvers of the Persian rulers. This marked another turning point in the complex history of the region. When Kisra Anu Sherwan succeeded Qabaz, he acted quickly. Kisra hated Mazdak's philosophy and had Mazdak and many of his followers killed. Kisra restored Munzir to the throne of Heerah, bringing back stability. He also ordered the arrest of Harith, who fled to the Al-Kalb tribe and spent the rest of his life in hiding. The sons of Al-Munzir bin Ma-as-Sama held power for a long time, until a new man bin Al-Munzir took over. His reign faced trouble due to a false accusation from Zaid bin Adi al-Abadi, angering the Persian king. Fearing the Persian king's wrath, a new man secretly left his wealth and family with Hani bin Masudi, the chief of the Shaiban tribe, before presenting himself to the king. He was imprisoned and later died. Kisra appointed Ayas bin Qabasa at-Ta'i as the new king of Heerah. Ayas was tasked with retrieving a new man's wealth from Hani bin Masudi, who defiantly refused. This led Kisra to declare war on the Shaiban tribe. A furious battle ensued at Dikar, where the Persian forces led by King Ayas, faced the Shaiban tribe. For the first time in history, the Persians were severely defeated by the Arabs, marking a significant victory. This defeat marked a turning point in history, occurring just 8 months after the birth of Prophet Muhammad. It showcased the rising power and unity of the Arab tribes. After Ayas, a Persian ruler was appointed to govern Heerah, struggling to maintain control over the region. However, this arrangement was short-lived. In 632 AD, authority over Heerah returned to the Lakhmid family when Almunzir al-Ma'rur took the throne. But his reign was destined to be brief. Just 8 months into Almunzir's reign, Khalid bin al-Walid, a renowned Muslim general, marched towards Heerah with his soldiers, ready to alter the course of history. Khalid bin al-Walid's forces swiftly overtook Heerah, ending Almunzir's short-lived rule and marking a significant victory for the Muslims. The conquest of Heerah by Khalid bin al-Walid marked the beginning of a new era in the region, with the influence of Islam spreading rapidly. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Arabian Peninsula and the rulership in Heerah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. See you next time. Watch more. Subscribe for more fascinating history.